Hello, you guys. It's Tori, and I am here just to give you guys this message, to give you guys this word, to give you guys me at this moment, where I am, what I'm doing. The only reason I'm doing this is to tell you guys about what's to come. I've had so many people reach out to me about the pop-up shops, my music, about just where I am in life or what I'm doing and what I have going on. There's so many people who have known me for so many years, and I've just been so low-key in the past couple of years. I know some people think that I haven't been low-key just because you still see me, but compared to where I've been and what I've done, I've been so low-key about a lot of things where people are like, what are you doing? What do you got going on? Who you with? What you working on? Y'all, my mind, God is just renewing and transforming my mind. Let me tell you something. I never understood that scripture until the Lord just started working on me in the past year to 2 years. He didn't start working on me. I opened the door for him to do so, okay? I stopped being rebellious and stopped doing my own thing. So I'm super excited, and I just had to come share because so many people have reached out to me in just the past couple of weeks to months, and it has been a blessing and an outpouring of love, and I'm so thankful and so grateful for all of y'all. Y'all just don't understand the motivation. Y'all don't even understand how you just reaching out to me just to say, hey, what's going on? What you got going on? I miss you. I love you. Has been a blessing to me in the last little bit. So first, I just want to say, a lot of you who have been asking about the pop-up shops. Y'all, I'm not done with the pop-up shops, okay? But I am just transforming and redoing to make it work and to expand. So I'm no longer going to stick to the 252 pop-up shop, Tori West 252. But no, we're not doing that because we are expanding and we are growing. I want to make it more than just this person makes this clothing and this food and this perfume. We're not doing that for the next one. The next one I plan on doing, it's going to be all about the arts. It's going to be about painting. It's going to be about the music. It's going to be about song. It's going to be about the ministry. It's going to be about just putting your heart out. And it's just going to be something beautiful. I have so many ideas and opportunities, and I have reached out to a couple of people in the community, and I've had some people with great feedback and just being so happy and willing to open their doors. And I just want to make sure I plan it properly, especially with COVID. So understand, I have Raleigh, Charlotte, Virginia. I have north, south, east, and west. It's not just about the 252 anymore, but we are bringing it here for now. So that is something that's to come. I promise you I'm working on it, and it's going to be something amazing. Next to that, I wanted to tell you guys about me and what I have going on since you're asking. So I recently have written 2 books, 2 children's books. One I wrote for my daughter and one I wrote for my nephews. It's kind of just touching on the culture a little bit and what's going on around us, but more specifically it's touching on what we don't normally talk about. It's always, we never discuss that gray area. And I just wanted to touch on that, considering my family is full of the gray area. So when that comes out, you'll get more details on that. Also, I'm working with somebody close in the community that I love dearly on that project, those 2 books. So I won't release a name. I won't release who I'm working with until we put it out there. But it's coming. Tori finally is doing what she has to do as a writer. Next, we step into the fact that I'm writing my own book. It is called Diary of a Preacher's Kid. I don't have a problem talking about that one because I've talked about it for years, and I'm finally starting to work on it. The Lord said now is the time, and I am so here for the time. I got beat up about not trusting this time, and trust me, I am not gonna play with that anymore. So now is the time, and my vision and my plan and my timeline is just, it's written down for me, but I'm done putting it out there. But he said it's time to talk about it, so I'm talking about it. It's just gonna be about my life. It's gonna be about how I overcame. A lot of women have reached out to me about talking to their kids because of where I was in the past, what I've gone through in the past couple of years, and then where I am today. And I'm so excited about that. because I have a lot to say. I'm not scared to talk about me. I'm not scared to talk about my downfalls. I'm not scared to talk about the bad. I love when I can go in a room with anybody, the rich, the poor, the happy, the sad, and everybody just pulls off energy, and they want to know, and they're so excited, and they're wanting to talk to me, and they're wanting to know, and they're talking about how blessed they are, and that has blessed me, especially in the past, I'm gonna say year or so. So it's a blessing being a blessing. Next to that, I want to discuss my music. So y'all have not stopped music. I still have music that was written and recorded back in 2017 that hasn't been released. Even songs that I've recorded recently this year that have not been released. Will I ever release them? I don't know. You guys on my Instagram have seen songs, well, Facebook too, seen songs for the past week that I have released that you guys are feeling. Like, the feedback has been phenomenal, and I appreciate it. But I'm deciding to go a different route with that. The Lord really worked on me with that, and I have decided that right now music just wasn't working for me, and it wasn't working to glorify who I needed it to glorify. It was relatable, but I decided that there's another route I have to go in order for me to get the blessings I need to get. So you guys will be hearing me sing, but you won't be hearing it the way you have been. Now, my music, we'll figure out what to do with that. That's coming. It's a work in process, but we're getting there. Next with that, I am, if you see the green in the back, I'm working on a podcast or YouTube. I haven't decided which, but I relaunched the girls ministry, young lady ministry at my church, Divas, Divinely Intended for Victory and Salvation. And that was a blessing. COVID kind of messed us up. It was hard to do because of the interaction that was needed to actually, get through what I needed to get through. But I'm gonna do this. I'm taking it there. And I need people to come in. I've had so much feedback and so many people saying, yes, I'll help. Yes, I'll join. And yes, I'll do this. And I'm so thankful for that as well. Just the outpouring of love has been amazing. So y'all, if you have reached out to me and said, Tori, thank you for just being so open and transparent. Thank you. If you've reached out to me and said, Tori, you've been a blessing to my kids. Thank you. If you have reached out to me and said, thank you for just discussing you and never hiding you and showing me that I can go through to get through. Listen, I'm going through right now. God is still working on me. God is still convicting me, but God is also still restoring me. And God is also still covering me and keeping his hands on me. And it's an amazing process that I'm having to go through. Listen, my story is still being written right now. That don't mean all of it is good. That don't mean all of it is bad. That don't mean that I don't sleep at night. That don't mean that I don't sleep at night. That doesn't mean that I don't cry. That doesn't mean that I don't pout. That doesn't mean that I don't complain. Listen, I'm an open book. I don't hide anything about me. So if you have questions about me, I'm not scared to talk about it. And I'm not scared to minister to you so it can help you get through. Listen, I learned over time that in order for a butterfly to fly, the butterfly had to go in a shell, in the cocoon, and that cocoon had to crack. So in order to get through what you're getting through, you have to go, and you might have to get beaten. You might have to get broken down. You might have to go through a season of loneliness. You might have to go through a season of nobody being there with you, even though you still have him. You have to go through so many different things in order to get to the other side where you can minister. And I'm telling you, y'all, when you get to the place where somebody told me I was in today, where they can look at you and see nothing but peace and just a sense of resolve, listen, hearing that, knowing where you come from, will take your mind in another direction that you aren't even prepared for, okay? Because you are in a preparation stage. So listen, understand that Tori is here. Tori is learning. Tori is growing. Tori is going through. But Tori is working through. I am going through to get through. And I'm pushing and I'm striving. And understand I'm coming out better on the other side. So if you know the old me, forget that one. Because the old me was a kid. If you know the me in the past 5 years, minus the last 2, you might as well get rid of that one too, because that one ain't me. It's in me, and it can come out, but it's gone away. You know, y'all seen them things, you get a glass of water, put some stuff in, and once you start pouring some Jesus in there, all the ugly come out. Listen, I'm a different person. I ain't perfect. The Lord ain't through with me yet. Steve Harvey said that. But I'm growing and I'm building and I'm learning and I am trusting. And I am so excited about what's to come. Y'all just don't understand. The Lord put stuff in my head to where I have to call my parents on a regular basis just to put it out there. Just to talk about it. Just to say, hey, this is what's on my mind. And I'll get a yes or no. I don't know about that. Yeah, you need to do that. I might get something, but listen. It's something. So y'all, just understand, I'm here. I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm pushing. And when that time comes, I'm going to put it all out there, what it is, how it's going to go. I'm not putting a date or a timeline on anything right there, even though I have it, in my head and broke down and all of that. But it's coming. And it's going to be an exciting thing. It's going to bless people around here. It's going to bless the community. It's going to help us grow. I'm just in a place of, I'm coming out of like a regrouping and restoration stage into a Lord, work on me and having to go through this conviction stage and being shut down with everything. And now I'm just in this humility place. I'm just so humble, or as some people say, so humble. I am just learning to serve. And I am here to give people those platforms to show the opportunity to grow, the opportunity to just put themselves out there. I'm so excited about serving. I'm so excited about, being in the back and just helping everybody else. Y'all don't understand how much of a blessing it is just to hear me say that. Wow. I'm just in a place of preparation, y'all. Listen, the Lord literally has laid this song on my heart the past couple of days, and it was sung today. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. Yeah. That's where I am right now, and y'all, is so exciting. And I want y'all to come on this journey with me. I want y'all to just understand. I see your DMs. I respond to your DMs when I can. I respond to your messages. And I am so thankful and motivated just like that. So stay tuned. There's so much coming. There's so many opportunities. And I promise you, I'm plugging everybody in. I want everybody to be a part of something. So I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It has been amazing. Seeing this outpouring of love, seeing this outpouring of concern, seeing the outpouring of encouragement. I'm just excited, y'all. I'm so excited about what's to come. The Lord is just preparing me in a different way, despite what I'm going through, despite where I am in life, despite the story that's being written right now. And I couldn't ask for anything more than just how I'm feeling in the moment of what I'm going through. So yes, pray for me, pray for everything that's to come, and just be willing, you guys, be willing and open to whatever it is that is going to happen, because it is going to be amazing for me, for you, for those around us, and for the community. Whoever is in the community is going to help. Community does not mean this area. It could mean outside of it. But once one is touched, the next one is touched, and the one they touch is touched. And it's going to spread like wildfire. And it's not going to have anything to do with me, but it's all going to be the glory of God. I promise you that. So stay tuned. Don't slack. Y'all can keep asking me. Y'all can keep coming. Y'all can keep encouraging. I promise I'm going to keep taking it in. And we are going to grow and we're going to build together, because I'm pulling everybody in that I can. All right? So I love you guys. Bless you guys. Thank you guys. And just know it's about to be something different coming for y'all. I'm excited. So get excited, okay?